Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 4th episode of Lapis Re, and last episode was a lot of fun. We got to play this big old dodgeball match with a bunch of people, and they got a lot of comedy out of that match, you know. A surprising amount. The fact that they had magic probably helped, but there was just a lot of good stuff there. The two girls swapping places, which really didn't help at all, but was hilarious regardless. There was just a lot of good stuff in that match, a lot of fun, and we all, I think, became better friends by the end of it. So this episode, not quite sure what we're gonna do, so let's just jump on in. So 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, after this big old intro thing. Because I'm still, you know, using the terrible funny version. Bum, 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 bum. Water. Are we on a boat? We are definitely on a boat. It's like a legit boat. Not like a little dinghy. A deshko. So I'm definitely missing some context with these characters, but I'm sure we'll find out what their deal is soon enough. He just runs right into that title logo. And boosh. Yeah, those two got a lot of focus last episode. This show really does have a lot of gorgeous looking characters. It really can't be overstated. Whew. Getting back into it. Identity. A skull. And a genie lamp. Wow. They have a genie? Can we use it? Yeah. Like a scanner. Figure out her stats. 45 stones. 3 sizes glasses, I see. These two. Oh, hello. Don't leave, I just wanted to say hi. Yeah, it was great. Can we see it again? What about me? Well, yeah, that's why we're trying to prevent that. It was nice talking to you too. I could have gone better. Yeah, that wasn't super friendly. She knows, like, of her. Hello, what are you doing? Window shopping? Okay, that's Kaede. Gotcha. Yamato. Well, yeah, they definitely know each other. That is Tiara. Kinda's pretty cute too. Couple little maple leaves or whatever in her hair. I think it's a rock shop. Cool. Well, then obviously you should join mine. Mine's the best club. That makes sense. Yeah, pick a good club, not the first one that invites you. I just try to guild us into joining our group. Nadeshiko Nechan, okay. There she is, yeah. Just meeting all sorts of people today. Okay, so actual sister. Yeah, can you explain that for me? I guess that's all the explanation we need. Don't leave me, Kaede. She always looked like she ran away from home with that big old bag and everything. It was nice meeting you too. You were so much more friendly than you. Is that a... What was she using there? Some kind of magical device. Like, I guess a magical blow dryer? I guess. Sure. I'm wondering the same thing. That's why you should sleep naked. General life rule. And she turned off her blow dryer. Okay. Like the other two? Right, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so we got like a triple sister thing. I like triple sister things. I should hope so. Are we gonna see that? I would love to see them perform. I'm sure you can wow me. I'm pretty easily wowed. But yeah, there's obvious joke here with, you know, Yamato Nadeshiko. Just want to point that out because it did not go over my head. I mean, sort of, I guess. Not sure I like that emphasis on Shoto. I mean, yeah, great idea. Great way to get you guys some more focus. I'm not sure I believe you. That sounded very forced. Can't even look them in the eye. I see. I should hope so. I don't see the problem. Okay. It's mine. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that. I was like, why is she taking it? Jesus. Just, wow, they were not exaggerating with her. That really caught me off guard. Grow taller if you want them back. That's quite the sight, having your little sisters jump for the underwear you took from them. Just wow. That was a thing. Okay, Yui. Not at all, you're completely normal. Okay, that's what MIT stands for. I didn't know that. It's pretty cool. Can I have one? Berry board. I don't know why. I'd gladly get one. Oh wow. That's a really nice pose. An outfit. That is step 2, yes. Is that a big ol' squid? This looks like a lot of fun. Wow. That actually does look like a lot of fun, at least to watch other people play it. So, I'm starting to really understand how great of a school this is. I can't believe they have that, but as expected of our amazing school. It's a rock. Shiny rock. Are we gonna go on a kind of a fetch quest to go get some shiny rocks? It's gotta be careful. Nah, I'm gonna go anyway. Nadeshko just worries about you. Oh. Huh. Very nice little plant there. No, we haven't. We gotta go check out some more clubs. This is the best thing ever. Okay. What's wrong? Is there some kind of family issues here? You're cute, it's fine. Just cuddling that pillow. She just does that eye thing so well. Oh. Yes, I would gladly do it. She's like, nope, she is mine. Yeah, I like them. I think they're fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That does look very rockish. Okay, at least now I have a decent idea of what the issue is. Yeah, did you not see the flashback? Yeah, that one. I'm sure you'll be even better. Oh, is this bad? Oh no, yeah. I mean, I knew we were gonna go there eventually. Yeah, she wants to help her get her the thing, but doesn't want her to be in danger, and this This is the way to do that. Still reckless though. Gotta go find her. That's why we gotta go, to help. An idea? Are you sniffing your way there? I think she is. I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure she's fine. Probably can smell her perfume. Oh god. That is not her. Well, I guess that solved that. Is that wearing a hat? Good job. I wanted a close look at its head to tell if that was a hat or not, but thank you anyway. It's okay. I'm sure she can take care of herself to a degree. I didn't hear anything, but I'll take your word for it. Let's go. Just not too far ahead of everyone else, please. Careful. She might be beyond this clearing. Oh, don't go off the cliff. Please respond. Oh, there she is. Somewhere. I heard her voice. She's gotta be nearby. Oh god, I was afraid of that. Okay, maybe it was a good idea we ran over here. Quickly. The Shikigami? Okay. Good thing we can do that. I mean, she kinda needs those to not fall. Maybe we could, like, go directly beneath her and have her drop onto it? I guess that's just crazy. Yeah. So, we just went from hanging from a branch to hanging from a hand. I don't know if this is an improvement. Oh god, the Shikigami's breaking. Oh god, no. What's plan B, guys? I mean, I like plan B so far. But we gotta soften our landing somehow. So what caught them exactly? Just another branch, or... What exactly happened? I think so. But was... Okay, Tiara did it, yeah. She's in the whistling position. Okay. I guess that works too. Literally saved their lives, so... She was dangling off a cliff until we got here. But did she get the stone? Nice. What a good big sister. Just a little bit reckless. Get a hug? Just hug her. Hug. Now. Don't get tears on the rock. Just hopefully not off a cliff. Yeah, Tsubaki's here too. She was much less relevant to the scene, but she's here too. What does rock and roll mean to you? And there's her opening. Just don't fall off the cliff again, guys. These three are definitely sisters. Oh, are they the, Anyway, I'll just be quiet and see what we're gonna get. They are what I thought they were, though. I can recognize them from the opening now. Wabi Sabi. They look great, for sure. Our sister performance. The three Yamato sisters. Here we go. Hi. Hi. Man, this is beautiful to watch. Wish I had my stick. Wow, some good animation there. That was amazing. Quite a bit different than our first orchestra, like back in episode 2 or whatever, but that was really good. As you should be. Yeah, Nadeshiko especially is just really beautiful. I'm with you there. But yeah, just the sakura trees and everything, and they're really played into that. Sakura petals dancing around, visuals and stuff. They look great. I didn't really want to talk too much during the performances, kind of wanted to listen, but there was a lot of good stuff there. You know, the uses of the fan. Had much more of a kind of, you know, traditional Japanese feel to it than the other orchestra with you in it, you know? Although that one was very good. This one, you know, I think I got one comment on that episode about how that performance felt a bit more like shoehorned in. I don't remember exact phrasing, but someone said something like that. But this is very much not the case with this episode, you know. The entire episode was basically, you know, introducing, fleshing out these characters and everything, and then we got this final payoff at the end. So definitely better handled than that first orchestra in that sense, for sure. Really good episode, though, overall. And is that it? Yeah, we just have our preview. Are you alive, whoever that was? Looks like a training camp of some sort. Okay. Not quite sure what to make of that. Anyway, that was the 4th episode of Lapis Relights. And like I said, really good episode. We were introduced to kind of like 3 new characters, like a sister trio, which I always enjoy that kind of thing. So there's certainly no complaints from me. Our very first shot we got of the episode was them on a ship. I know we had Nadeshiko and I think Tsubaki on there as well. I think Kaede was already there. I think that's what they said as much. Yeah, because they mentioned Kaede while they're on the ship. I will persuade Kaede no matter what. It's one of the first things she said. I had no idea what she was talking about at that point, but now I think I do. It's referring to like their orchestra, their music, their way of doing things, the changes. You know, now that we have that context, that makes a lot more sense. That's also when you first said rock and roll, which was cute. I quite like that. After the opening, the first thing we got was kind of Rosetta and Tiara like in this magic shop place, and we had a fun little scene there because, you know, Tiara, no, it was not Tiara, but Rosetta put on the glasses, and they were like analyzing or whatever, and she comments about, you know, reading her height and bust size and stuff like that, and that was quite a bit of fun. Just some nice flirting between the two of them that we get a decent amount of in the show. And then Yua walked in, and not quite sure what her deal is. I think that was like the one girl that we had issues with in episode 1, you know, that one scene. I think she was a part of that, but anyway, there seems to be some kind of, I think, connection between her and Tiara's sister, and that's kind of causing her to have a certain opinion of Tiara. I don't quite get what's going on there, but there's clearly something there that needs to be, you know, dealt with at some point. But so far, they don't seem to be getting along too well. That's certainly for sure. But not too long after that is when they started to meet people that they actually could have a bit more of a friendly relationship with. You know, Kaede is who we met first, and she seems nice enough. Her design, she's got these little maple leaves in her hair and like kind of a hair tie kind of thing up there, you know. She seems nice enough. This is actually when I started to get into the whole idea of clubs, which, you know, it's always good to join one of those if you can, if they have one that's relevant to your interests. So we explored that a little bit in the episode, which is good. And we... yeah, I bet Nadeshiko not too long after that, who's just like carrying all this stuff. Because, you know, of course she could go on ahead because she's not carrying a bunch of stuff. But, she did the rock and roll thing again. So, once we got to that one scene where everyone just kind of like hanging out at the dorm in their very casual wear, that's when things started to really unfold as far as the plot of the episode goes. Because the main conflict is like the sisters kind of not quite getting along. Because we have Tsubaki, Kaede, and Nadeshiko are the names, right? Yeah, Nadeshiko and Kaede are the ones that are kind of bumping heads a little bit, because the big issue they have is like not wowing the crowd, I think is how the subs put it. And, you know, Nadeshiko's kind of trying to try new things to get that to try to, you know, to change that, you know, try something new. And Kaede is a little bit against that, you know. She's like, but we do the thing, like we're already fine. Like why do we have to do new things? We don't have to do that. Like I think that was kind of the general idea of the headbutting. And then you have just Tsubaki, the oldest sister, trying to make them make up essentially. So that is kind of really what the overall plot of the episode was. And we kind of roped in Tiara into this, like Tsubaki's like, hey, you're looking for clubs, right? How about you come with me and do this thing, you know? Come with me for a bit. And then we had this very just hilarious scene of Tiara being like, yes, I'm very interested in divination and rock, as she's just doesn't sound at all interested, just very forced, very much looking in every direction, just like nobody should be convinced by that. Just, she couldn't have been any more clearly not interested if she tried, so that was pretty funny. Now, the scene after that was quite unexpected, because Tiara makes a comment about her caring a lot about her sisters, and they kind of clarify, like, that's not quite right, it's just, she's a hardcore siscon, and, you know, not too long after that, she pulls out, like, what I thought was a handkerchief or something, and, you know, cries over it. And then we saw, like, a surprised look on Kaede's face as she takes it away from her. And then at this point, I'm still quite confused about what's going on. I just thought it was a matter of maybe she was using Kaede's handkerchief without her permission. She was a little bit upset about that. That's pretty much all I thought at that point. And then she finally, like, unfolds, and then we get to see it from her point of view, and it becomes clear what it was, and it wasn't a handkerchief at all. It was just pantsu, a very beautiful, girly looking pair of pantsu. but Ponsoon nonetheless, which I did not see that coming. Not at all. Like, they called her a Siscon, and it's not as if I didn't believe her. I just didn't think it was quite to the, you know, underwear stealing level, but it clearly was. And, and after it was taken away, she just pulls out yet another one, you know, then pulls out some more, and just, man, this is such an unexpected scene. And then she just, like, holds them above their heads so they can't get to it. You know, like a very typical older sibling kind of thing to do, because older siblings are usually taller. It's like, jump for it, jump for it. So that whole thing was just amazing. I did not expect any of that at all, but I think more than any other scene that really sold the three of them as sisters to me. You know, like, really made that clear. Like, you know, there's a lot of girls in the show. You can say with words like, yeah, these guys are sisters, but to really feel that requires something like that. And that really got that for me, if that makes sense at all. So, yeah, Tsubaki really wasn't that important in the overall plot of the episode. It was mostly centered around the conflict between Kaede and Nadeshiko. But man, did she have some good moments in the episode, for sure. Now, the scene where we got to see the various clubs was a lot of fun. You know, we had the one art club, which was pretty great. So you get to, you know, draw a portrait of a cute girl, which apparently strips if that one girl is to be believed. And the other club, you know, the one with, like, that one pair. I want to say their names were Lucifer and Angelica. I don't know at all. But the point is they were apparently had their own club. And they had this big old squid thing where they stab it with knives. I think this might be sort of based on like a real board game thing, like the one pirate barrel thing, something like that. But anyway, apparently you stab it with knives, and eventually it squirts out ink at the loser, question mark, person that loses. Like, and that's just such a great idea, you know? You just girls squirted in the face. I mean, what's there to dislike about the game? And then they have the Cabaret Club, as they called it. I kind of missed it initially when they called it that. I was still kind of focused on the squid thing. But yeah, we came here and we just very much see, like, yeah, cabaret, like a hostess girl kind of thing. So we should join this. I think this was the winner. We didn't get to see anywhere near as much of that as I would have liked, because that was such a great idea for a club. Although I think they said she was more into the gardening club, which is a bit of a shame, because that's not as good, in my humble opinion. But it had some nice flowers, though. I certainly can't deny that. But that's kind of what led us into, like, what's the word for it? More immediate conflict of the episode. Anyway, because that's when we heard about the shiny rocks, and we had, obviously when that was brought up, and they went out of their way to tell us about how they had magical beasts and whatnot. I think it became pretty clear we were going to go there at some point. But what ended up happening was Nadeshiko went there because they had a bit of a fight, and she thought if she got her the thing she wanted, that would help, which makes sense. But going alone to this dangerous place, not a good idea at all. Especially because, yeah, when we actually went there to find her, she's just like dangling off of a cliff. So clearly that, yeah, was a terrible idea. Luckily we were able to save her. And almost had to save her twice, thanks to Tsubaki, because she was just like, yeah, I mean, if we fall off the cliff to our deaths, you know, Tiara will save us again, you know? But saying that would make me not want to save them. I mean, I would still do it, but it would at least make me think maybe I shouldn't. But in the end, I would do it for sure. And that's, you know, that's what Tsubaki counts on. It's a little bit unfair, really. But it's how it goes. You're not just going to let your friends die to prove such a minor, petty point. But yeah, we also had a really fun scene where Kaede came to talk to Tiara, you know, for advice and all that, and she asked her to become her sister, and Tiara is not the one that said no. It was Rosetta, because, of course, you can't just have this girl muscling in on her territory. That's just not okay. No matter how cute she is, you know, cuddling with her pillow, just some things can't be allowed, and that is one of them. So, you know, that was a fun scene as well. The actual scene of the two of them making up was quite nice, and then we got to actually go to the performance itself. You know, what was translated as Wabi Sabi, I think what she actually said was Wafu Rock, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, the outfits they're wearing are great, you know. It shows a lot of skin up top, which of course I appreciate. And it's just got these nice bows and flowers and, you know, very, like, yeah, like, very Japanese feel, like they kind of said there. And I think, yeah, I definitely think Nadeshiko looks the best in it. Like, I think she pulls it off the best. Of course, I would be the one to be the one that pulls it off, but never mind. The point is, they all made up. They were all happy on stage. They whip out their fans. And they wowed the audience, I would say. But Kaede definitely looks a little bit embarrassed at the beginning of it. and then just like kind of move their fans around and kind of summon what looks like little sakura petals, and they just like dance all around through a good chunk of the overall performance. You know, the fine sakura petals, and just the whole thing looks great. Like, I don't know how much more I had to really say on it, but I was just really into it. I just kind of want to watch it again right now, and I technically kind of am. But just, yeah, seeing the three sisters that all get along really well, you know, having fun on stage together, looking beautiful, you know, gorgeous stage. There's really nothing not to like here. This was really great to watch. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't say whether I enjoyed it more or less than the other orchestra that we got in episode 2, but it's definitely comparable for sure. Just the girls look great. Everyone's having fun. The outfits, the dancing, the music. Yeah, that one bit of the hip movements was great. Just so fluid and smooth. I can only imagine how much time and effort it would take to make something like this, like just animation-wise. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I really get appreciation for how good this is. So yeah, hopefully we continue to get good orchestras scenes in the future, because that is really, I mean, it's good. I want more of it. That's pretty much the best way to phrase it, I would say. Anyway, really good episode. I would say one of the best episodes, but it's only been like 4 episodes, but I'd still say it's one of the best episodes. And hopefully they can keep this going for the rest of the show. Like, just really good episodes. So, just have to wait and see. But yeah, that monster definitely was wearing a freaking cowboy hat. Like, that's what it looks like. I don't know why though, but I guess even monsters gotta look good. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.